You put all the Christian, Catholic, Protestant denominations together. They've killed 200 million people. No amount of handing out blankets at Thanksgiving and Christmas, no amount of money, of billions of dollars they donate around the world can fix the utter depravity that religion heaps on the masses. The shame, the guilt, how many people have died of their own hand because of the shame and guilt of not being straight, and they can't live any longer because they can't live the truth of their situation because they've been told they're wicked if they do. How many people has religion really helped? It's not enough. If you've hurt one person, nothing you do is going to make up for all the bad you've done. And no quantity of Bibles that Trump passes out can wipe clean or justify forgiveness of the hundreds of women he's harmed. How many women have lived in fear for 9+ months, afraid that their leader will teach men to protect women against their will? Trump has utter contempt for women. And anyone who votes, enables, and elects a man who has nothing but contempt and views women as no better than a woman who walks the night is utterly depraved. You cannot call yourself a God-fearing, child-loving human being and support Trump. If you support Trump, you are supporting a man who thinks that groups like neo-Nazis are fine. They're not. Trump does nothing to minimize the hate groups, the hate crimes that happen. Trump's the kind of man who would do one and applaud people who do. He basically held a service and honored and worshipped a man who believes that women are the place you stick something to have a kid. He said that Martin Luther King Jr. was a hack, that African Americans are criminals. He led a funeral for a white supremacist who hates everything that would make women equal and of equal value. Anyone who supports a leader that holds a service for a man who has utter contempt for African American people, you cannot call yourself a decent human being. And in my opinion, I loathe supporters more than I do the politician, because Trump is nothing without the people who voted for him. Without the voters who voted for Trump, Trump could do nothing. So the people who are the most evil in this situation are the people who voted for Trump. Because if you support a racist, that makes you racist. You support a man who groped women for a living, that makes you a predator enabler. And as long as you're a part of a religion that gives spiritual guidance to the most deplorable man to ever sit in the White House, what does that say about you? It doesn't say nothing good. And we just need to stop supporting a religion or any organization that supports and idealizes the utter abhorrency of anything that isn't the nuclear family. It's sick. And anyone who targets and uses as scapegoats homeless and taxpayers who are undocumented, trans people, and targets these people, is playing the same game Hitler played. You don't have to wear a swastika to be a Nazi. You have to support Trump. Trump is a fascist. If you support Trump, you support an agenda that is as Hitler-like as if Hitler wrote it himself. Hitler wrote his own Project 2025. We call it the final solution. And it's not pretty. Trump builds concentration camps. Like, if people can't see who Trump resembles, then they are a liability. It's not an internment camp. It is a concentration camp. And the irony is they build it in Florida, South Florida, which is where Epstein used to live. And in my opinion, anybody on the list, anyone on Epstein's list, should be in prison. No questions about that. We need to stop supporting institutions that give spiritual guidance to presidents that are utter, deplorable human beings. How many mega church pastors who've counseled Trump have gone to federal prison because they like kids too much? This is the religion that people are in. And if you're a part of denominations that have the highest stats for abuse, and you're in it, funding it and supporting it, you are enabling it. Without members paying tithes, there would be no image to maintain. There would be nothing to hide. Because if you can't pay people, predators wouldn't be there. And if you pay tithes, you support institutions that are the highest likelihood of hurting the next generation. You are one of the worst types of people. You might as well wear a button on your shirt that says, I support institutions that protect predators. I vote for predators. And I may be bringing daughters into this world, but I vote against their best interests. And if that doesn't stink, then I don't know what stinks.